Hey guys, Machines and Metal here. Just wanted to show you this Stihl FS55R trimmer I've got to work on here. This one's a filthy mess. You can see it's just coated in oil. And the customer was complaining that this thing doesn't rev, it just bogs when he tries to use it. This is a very strong indication, all of this oil, that the exhaust screen is plugged. Downside the muffler there is a serviceable exhaust screen, and the purpose of it, I believe, is to prevent sparks from flying out of the exhaust and setting forest fires. But they do plug up with carbon and oil, and it makes the machine bog, and usually when you see this amount of mess is exactly what the problem is. So this thing's cold. I haven't tried starting it yet. I picked it up from the customer yesterday. I'm going to give it a try, see if I can get it running, and you'll be able to hear what it sounds like, and then we'll show you real quick how to pull that exhaust screen out and service it. Sometimes you have to turn them on for it to start. There she goes. You can just tell by the sound of it, it's very quiet, that it is plugged, and there's big gobs of smoke coming out of it. I don't even know if we're going to get this running. So you can hear it sounds incredibly muffled, and it's puffing smoke. So one thing you can tell by the color of that fuel, it's extremely rich. This guy's mixing his fuel with too much oil, which is why this machine's completely fouled out. But we're gonna jump to another scene here real quick and show you how to service that. Alright guys, so we got our 15mm deep socket. That's the exhaust screen right there. There's a little hex head plug you can turn out of the muffler. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll take it out for you. Please pardon the disaster on the bench. I've been incredibly busy this time of year and haven't had a chance to make things look pretty for the camera. So what you do is you turn out this port and you pull this out, and there it is. You can see that's actually a mesh screen, and it's completely plugged, like 99% plugged. So that's why the machine can't breathe, it can't exhaust, and it's causing it to run like it was running. So we're going to show you real quick how to clean this. Alright guys, so there's our exhaust screen. We've got it in our vise, and here's our trusty blowtorch, and our assistant's going to light this baby up. And now the trick to this is to burn that screen carbon red hot. And get a little fire show going here. And then when it starts to burn off and glow, you want to hit it with a little shot of compressed air here and there, and basically blow off all the chunks of carbon. You don't want to use a wire brush because it will scratch the steel, and the carbon will stick even faster to it. So what I find works the best is this method right here. This one's really plugged up. Basically get the whole thing red hot, and you can actually start to see that we've blown off a good chunk of the carbon off the one side there already. Get her nice and red hot. And start working it from the other side. And get rid of all that carbon. I think that mesh is actually stainless steel. you can almost see through that now. So it's looking pretty clean. We're gonna do a little bit more torching and cleaning, and then we're gonna snap back to reinstalling this thing so you can see the difference in how it makes the machine run. Stay tuned. Alright, so there's our nice clean screen. It's hot, so grab it with pliers, and you basically slip it back into the machine, and then you just tighten it back in with your socket. In this case, it's a 15mm socket. And then we take this baby outside and we see if this made any difference. So you can hear it revs out now. We didn't have to adjust the carburetor or anything. Like, now it can breathe. It'll be smoky because there's probably a whole lot of that oil built up inside the muffler and in the exhaust port. But generally that'll make this thing run another season. It's not a bad thing that the customer runs this much oil, but it's not good for the exhaust screen. So we're going to clean this thing up now with some degreaser and pressure wash it, and it's going to look like brand new. Thanks for watching.